What's going on, everyone? We're back with episode 5 of the Undead Hunter, and I am absolutely psyched to get back. I had to take a little bit of a break for the holidays, so I apologize for being away, but I am juiced up to return to the game. We've got some really cool quest lines going on, and you guys have been so cool in the comments, leaving some really supportive comments out there. And actually, we got a couple thoughts for the name of my bat. So thus far, I have found one that I like. I'm going to rename it right now. That is going to be Bone Wing. Bone Wing, thank you so much for the suggestion. I got to find who suggested that to me because it was a really great suggestion too. So thank you so much for that. We're going to go with Bone Wing the bat. And we're going to continue our little adventure here. So let's see where we left off. Now, it's been a couple days, and I apologize. I want to keep my consistency more than that. But again, the holidays cropped up, and so things got a little crazy. So we have a couple quest lines we can think of. The main campaign wants us to go to Orgrimmar. We're going to hold on that because I want to conclude kind of the story here in Tirisfal Glades. So we could also head down for Forsaken Duties, and we could head out this way. So let's go south to Forsaken Duties and see what we get from that. Now, I just want to kind of scout out what's going on down here. All right, got to remember all my skills. I didn't mean to take this long off between episodes, so thank you guys for sticking with me and bearing with me. I'm pretty psyched to get back to it and start the new year strong. So we're ready to rock and I wouldn't mind actually turning on war mode if we get a little PvP, but we'd have to go to Orgrimmar for that. But again, the main point of this, I want to play out this storyline here in Tirisfal Glades and see how it goes. And maybe even head down to Silverpine. I've heard really good things about the storyline down in Silverpine. Someone had also made a suggestion about equipping something in my herbalism bags. I don't know that I have anything to equip yet. So we'll have to hold on that.
What now?
Magistrate Severin wants a report? Very well. The defenders at the Bulwark are holding the majority of the Scourge at bay, but some do slip through on occasion. We've seen sporadic Scourge activity east of this station, with a concentration around the Balnir farmstead.
Trust no one.
Oh man, we've got another quest here from Gretchen Deadmar.
I haven't got all
It's so cold now. The plague of undeath crawls through my veins like an icy serpent. The mindless state will be upon me soon. But no doomed destiny will prevent me from serving our Dark Lady. When the call arose, I sewed body bags for the fallen soldiers of Sylvanas' mighty army. Now my hands shake from the chill. If you would bring me back 5 duskbat pelts, I could sew myself a blanket. Help me, Boneblade, so that I can continue to serve the cause. Oh man. Okay, we can definitely do that. That's an easy enough quest that we can probably just knock out now. Excited to put some of my combat skills to use. So these are the bats. Yeah, let's just go pick a couple of these dust bats off. Should be quick and easy. Forgot we also have concussive shot. I mean, none of these things are going to come in range of us. I almost feel overpowered for this area. So we can just kind of cruise on through. Yep, the pelts are dropping like nothing. A plague druid, we'll just pop him off real quick. I want to make sure that I still am seeing herbs on the ground too. Yeah, so I was doing actually a little bit of research kind of into this area, and I heard that down in Silverpine, there's a really great storyline with Gilneas, with the Worgen. So I may want to end up playing through that once we clear up this region. But we'll see how things go when we get to that. We'll see how the quests kind of play out here. Okay, great. So we can... you know what I'm forgetting? I have a mount. I forgot we got a mount. The Red Skeletal Warhorse. Look at this thing. Amazing to think about having a mount at level 10, but that just really amplifies kind of the ease of gameplay, the fun of it. getting around is that much easier. Alright, so let's turn in and see where they want me to go.
What do you require?
Do you have 5 dustpat pelts yet, Boneblade?
Do not.
I appreciate your
death.
efforts, Boneblade. May Sylvanas recognize your bravery one day. We get some nice new pants.
Dark lady, watch over you.
Slap those on. Okay, we have another quest here from
I am
Deathguard
forsaken.
Linnea. You should return to Magistrate Severin with the information I gave you. He'll want it as soon as possible, so be swift.
Victory for...
Alright, we're back off to Brill. I'm curious again about this quest, because I believe in the past we had popped up there and there wasn't much going on, but I have to imagine we're going to do some questing up in the northern region here. One thing that I like about kind of modern leveling in WoW is how everything scales, so you can quest at your own pace. We don't have to worry about out-leveling the storyline of this zone, because everything's going to scale to where we are. So if we level quickly, that's okay. We can still play here, we can still experience the story, experience the fun of it. Whoops. And I think that's such a cool little feature. Magistrate Severin. It is troubling to hear of the Scourge slipping past the bulwark. Even now they are ceaseless in their assaults, but we will not give in. The Lich King is dead. We will not be taken again. Beware the living. So, I've really cleared a lot of the quests around here, which is surprising to me. I'm gonna head down and see what we can get over there. I don't know if there's fewer quests, if I'm missing something. But a lot of Orgrimmar quests, and I don't know if maybe I need to set my timeline. That could be a factor too, but let's just check this out and see what the deal is. Because I haven't even gone up north yet. And if we are kind of cleared of this area, then we can definitely head down and tackle this Silverpine questline, because I do think that'll be pretty nice. Okay. We'll head on over to here and see what goes on. That music is so nostalgic. Just kind of taking in the environment. I just find something about it so relaxing. I mean, look at the light hitting this water. The fog hovering over the water. It's a really great touch. Somebody else stenchly running by. It's pretty neat to see. We could theoretically queue for dungeons as well. Gordo. Alright, let's see if we can get this quest in here. Maybe upstairs? Cedric Calston.
Hello.
You work hard your whole life, and what do you get? Killed by a plague. Then you work even harder in Undead, and what do you get? Money. Yes, a small estate with a few pesky hangers-on, but happiness? Not so much. I'm lonely in my old age, Boneblade. I need a companion. Use this leash on one of the Murlocs at Whispering Shore to the northwest. You'll have to weaken it first, before it can be leashed. Then bring it back to me.
Victory.
Well, alright. We can capture a Murloc. Let's make it happen. Are we really? Oh, see, now we're working our way up here, but I'm still fascinated we haven't worked our way into this area. We'll see how it plays out. Alright, let's head north. If you guys are, again, enjoying this, feel free to leave a like on the video. It makes a huge difference in how these play out for me. And also, leave some comments down below. I've been enjoying hearing what you guys have to say about the videos, hearing your thoughts. You're giving me a little bit more information on the lore, helping me learn more about what exactly the story is here, and that's been super awesome. So feel free to keep doing that. I'm really enjoying it. I like interacting with you guys down in the comments as well. It certainly inspires me to keep going. You can even check, I've got a link in the description. I've started up a Patreon for this channel. I want to keep doing this. It's something I'm doing for fun, but if anyone wants to support, that would be really great as well to allow me to actually keep putting these out. No pressure though. The content will continue on, and it will be fun for all of us. We've even got a rare mob down here. that I'm going to try to take down. Now, this could be a bit of a combat sequence here. So let's see if I can crush this guy. We'll slow him. Ooh, I forgot that I have little traps and stuff. What the? Ooh. A nice cloth. Not that it's really going to do much for us. Okay, so we need to capture one of these fellas. All right, let's give that a shot. Vilefin places a leash on a wounded Vilefin Murloc. Okay, I did that wrong. I apologize. Let me pull one out here. I think my pet is going to be a problem here. I'm going to have to make him passive. There we go. All right, we've leashed him. Let's run him back. Now, can I mount up with him in tow? I believe I can. No, he's still moving pretty slowly, so maybe we don't go too fast. I don't want to outpace this little guy. He's trying to keep up. He's doing a decent job, actually. We'll down some mobs while we're waiting. And we can put him on attack mode here. Level 11. Definitely a strong pacing of leveling. That is the case in modern day, it seems. So we'll have a new talent to spend, but let's get the little Murloc back. We'll get our friend, his little companion, and we'll go from there. I believe this is the home we're looking for up yonder. We'll sprint on. We can just knock out some mobs. That's what's fun about the hunter, is we can actually just run and kind of kill some things as we go. Oh man, there's only one option here, so I'm just gonna grab it. But let me turn this in first. And I do want to quickly pop to the train in herbalism. Okay. Train in alchemy. Okay.
Embrace the shadow.
We could probably sell some goods too.
I'm listening.
Oh, the pain of loneliness is too much to bear. I think I've changed the voice on this fella. Where's my little Murloc guy? Here he is. Okay, great.
And you are...
Oh, look at him. Isn't he the most adorable thing you've ever seen? Thank you, Boneblade. I feel more energetic already. I definitely changed the accent, but that's okay. We're here having a good time. So these are just one-off quests. I'm a little intrigued that the storyline has so-called ended, but maybe I need to go to Orgrimmar to continue the storyline? Let's sell some goods and see if maybe that's our solution. Okay, so I don't need a lot of this stuff here. Trash a bunch of it. Murloc fins, stringy wolf meat. I don't believe we need to feed our pet anymore, right? Yeah, it doesn't seem like we really need to. Okay.
Victory.
So now we need to do some looking around. There is a quest up north, so I think I'm gonna head up there because I really feel like I want to finish this zone, and it sort of seems like we're incomplete right now. So this story will be a little bit, this episode will be a little bit less story and more kind of concluding the Tirisfal Glades. At least that's my plan. And then in the next episode, maybe we can move on to Silverpine and really take in that story and that lore. Now, let's grab this talent point. It's Aim Shot. It's a casted shot, powerful aim shot that deals a lot of damage. That I'm happy to add to my toolbar as a great skill. We've also got Kill Shot, which I believe we have recently acquired. So while I'm heading north, I'm just gonna look these skills over. Let's see where Aim Shot went. Oh, I have to save my talents, that's why. So Aim Shot, again, a casted shot, and then Kill Shot. You attempt to finish off a wounded target, dealing 136 physical damage, instant cast, and it's only usable on enemies with less than 20% health. So it's a little bit like a Warrior's Execute in that it can only be used at low percentage health, but it will deal big damage. So we love to see that. All right, we're gonna take our way through Brill and try to figure out what is going on up north here, because we do have a quest to turn in, or to work on. Super nice to have this mount. I do want to just check this out. So they're going to let us go to a number of different places, but I think part of the problem may be that we need to go to Orgrimmar and switch over our expansion to Cataclysm, because for those of you who may not have seen Modern WoW, the leveling experience changed a lot, and you're able to choose which expansion you're playing through and how you see the world and where you're questing. And so in order to play the kind of vanilla classic style and those dungeons, for example, you need to switch to the Cataclysm expansion. Right now, I believe we're defaulted to Battle for Azeroth, so things might be just a little bit different. So we may have to change that, and that could be playing into why the quest situation's a little bit different right now. But let's see what we get up here in the northern part of Tirisfal Glades. And let's check out what's going on, because we seem to have a quest hub. Apprentice Crispin.
Hi, how are you? Be seeing you.
The mass graves within the forest to the west of us were made to accommodate the impressive number of deaths Tirisfal suffered when the plague first came. The bodies in these graves have so far been spared in undeath, but the Scourge now send wrought-hide gnolls to gather the corpses and use them to bolster their armies. This cannot be allowed. Your task is twofold. Slay the wrought-hides at the mass grave in Garen's haunt, and gather from them the embalming ichor that gives them life.
You have a great day now.
And Apothecary Jared. My envoy just delivered me a bushel of gloomweed. Gloomweed? I don't need gloomweed. I need doomweed. You can see the predicament that I'm in, Boneblade. I'll make it worth your while to gather what I need. Bring back to me enough doomweed, and I'll give you a suitable reward. It is my understanding that they like to plague the flora near the mass gravesite to the north of Brill Graveyard. Hurry and be mindful of the gnolls. So, let me give you a little context into what's going on here. It seems like when the Third War happened, and correct me again if I'm wrong in this lore, when the Third War happened, and the plague was spread across the people of Tirisfal Glades up here, a lot of the humans turned to undead, and a lot of the humans died and were killed. And so what's happening now is that these people are coming in here and they're trying to spread this plague upon some of these dead bodies to bring them back as undead, much like we were. And so they want to bolster their army of undead, of Scourge, and we're trying to basically put an end to that. Let's gather some of these herbs. I love seeing the herbs around. We've got Doomweed too. There may be a rare mob up here too, which might be fun to try to set out and tackle. Let's see if he's in here. I'm not getting a ping on my any alert, so he may not be, but we can down a couple more of these fellas. Aim shot is a pretty cool animation on there. It's big damage. Let's see what actual damage we can deal with this. Almost a one-shot. That's really great. We'll head inside and just kind of see. Okay, no rare mob in here. No. Oh yeah, he is. Nice. Cool. That's a. Can I capture this? Wait. No. Oh, I wanted to see if I could get him as a pet. I think I probably could have. Oh, that was a missed opportunity. I don't know if you can, in Vanilla WoW, you used to be able to capture kind of unique looking beasts, and they would have special skills, they would have a unique skin. I'm unsure if that's how it works anymore. I don't know that that's still in the game. If it is, let me know down below. I'd love to hear. But I remember that being a super, super cool feature, is those rare mobs were tameable. Okay, so we need to find a couple of the grave robbers and more doomweed. Okay, so I need him to follow me. A lot more doomweed over yonder. There is something peaceful about just setting out and gathering. Now, where are these grave robbers? I've seen a lot of the mongrels, a lot of the gnolls, but the grave robbers are nowhere to be seen. An absolute load of the doomweed, which is fantastic. It helps to be an herbalist and be able to pick them up on the map. Alright, we don't need too many more of these. Knock it. There's a grave robber there, so we should be in good location here. Alright, let's just grab the last of these. Okay, and then we'll just down a bunch of grave robbers and see where this takes us now. That aim shot is very overpowered. I love it. Slow him, down him. Alright, so we need 4 more of these fellas, and they seem to be scattered around this region.
I need to get closer.
They're a little, look, they're actually robbing a grave down here. This is quite a little scene. So these guys are digging into the ground. And actually digging up graves, and what they're doing is they're trying to, look at that, they're trying to bring all of these people back as undead. At least that is my understanding. That's pretty horrific. Alright, let me tag one more as we make it back to the quest giver. It's funny, I remember playing this zone at one point, and I remember it differently for some reason, but that must have been a classic versus non-classic reasoning. I must have been playing the classic version, and things changed. I'm not totally sure. We need another grave robber, and we might have wiped them all out. I could probably make some herbs and the like, but for some reason I flipped this over. When I got the Cataclysm skills, I can't find the original skills. I don't know what that was about. If anybody's got a tip for that, I'd love to know why that's going on, because I want to be able to make... Here we go, classic. Okay, cool. That was it. I knew I'd figured it out in the last episode, but that's the issue when you delay a little too long between episodes. All right, let's head back and we'll turn in these quests. All right, we'll pop these in, and we've sort of cleaned out this area, so it may be time to start looking at kind of the next series of quests, but let's see where we get here.
Need assistance?
Working for Jared isn't all that bad. He might lose his temper now and again, but he pays well, and he even gives me a boost when I can't reach something in the cart.
Alrighty then.
Is your task complete? Have you destroyed those dog things and drained them of their ichor?
Off and away.
Expertly done, Boneblade. The Scourge are mistaken if they think they can use those corpses against us, and the fluid you gathered from the Rodhide slaves will be studied by my master. It may have secrets we can use against them.
You have a great day now.
Maggot Eye is a foul beast, even by Gnoll standards. He leaves a band of renegade Gnolls through the land, tearing up the glades and stealing whatever corpses he can find along the way. Those are our corpses. We had plans for those. Maggot Eye resides just up the path from us. Show him no mercy. Mercy's for the weak.
Alrighty then.
Can do.
I am forsaken.
They brought me Gloomweed. Gloomweed.
Goodbye.
Ah, my Doomweed. Excellent. These will come in quite handy. You've done me, the lady, a fine service today, Boneblade. As promised, here's the reward that you deserve.
Our time.
And that's another level. Holy smokes. While you were collecting samples for me, my experiments led me to realize that more reagents were required for this new disease to spread properly. Poisoning some hapless victim is child's play. Plaguing an entire world proves to be a bit more complicated. It seems that we're actually helping in the plaguing here. I will need several scales from murlocs in the vicinity. You'll find the creatures ambling brainlessly along the coast to the north.
Dark Lady, watch over you.
Be seeing you.
It seems that Jared has you hunting the murlocs to the north. That's good. We can use their parts for our poisons. I get a little worried sometimes, though. The Vilefins' spawning grounds are not far off Tirisfal's northern coast, so you probably noticed several tadpoles among the adults on the shore. If these impressionable young murlocs were to seek revenge against us, that could ruin us. Go chase them and show them that the Forsaken and the Horde are not to be trifled with.
Off and away.
Love it. Let's see what skills we can get now. So, Trailblazer, your movement speeds increase by 15% anytime you have not attacked for 3 seconds. That's really good. Disengage also frees you from movement impairing effects, also really good. Killshot's critical damage is increased by 25%. I think because I have my mount, I probably don't need this quite yet. This feels really good if I'm stuck. So I'm gonna go with this right now. And great, so we are ready for the next series of quests up north. And I think before we jump into things, I'm going to call that an episode. I'll be back a little bit more consistently with the episodes now, so no need to fear. But if you want to go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel, that'd be super helpful. And again, I've got a link to my Patreon down below that if you feel like supporting even just $5 a month, it'd be super helpful to ensure that I can kind of keep going with these and having a little bit of fun with it. But again, thank you all for coming, really appreciating this, and we'll check you in the next one.